Hey, I'm Amy Randall, your host of The American Dream, and today I'm going to show you the best way to spend Halloween in South Carolina. Woo! Welcome to the Inn on Elm Street, or the Nightmare on Elm Street. This is the spookiest place you can stay in Conway, South Carolina, and I absolutely love it. It's a beautiful southern estate with over 7,000 heated square feet, and it's actually registered as a historical landmark. I sold this home to the previous owner, and I do believe that it is a little haunted because I remember it was pouring down raining that day, and we got here and I opened up that creaky gate with my hands, walked inside, went all the way upstairs. We were looking out this little window on the top floor together, and we saw what we thought was a ring of thorns above the gate. And then we looked away, went back to the window, and it was gone. And so we looked at each other and we said, there might be a ghost in this house. Then they purchased the home and they completely remodeled it, turned it into a bed and breakfast, and now you can stay here on Airbnb. You can also get married here around the beautiful oak trees with the Spanish moss. This home was built in 1924. It has the original slate roof. You can also stay in the carriage house if you want, which is very modern, and you get access to all of the space down here. You know, the kitchen, the butler's pantry, the library, the solarium. There's just so much to do right here. It's a great place to sit back and relax. You can even take a dip in the pool. And another thing I wanted to mention is the basement. So this is the scariest part of the house. And when you walk down, it's just so dark. And there's actually an exit from the bottom. This is the only basement I've ever seen in all of this entire area because we're at sea level, so you're not usually allowed to have them. You can actually open the door down there in the basement and walk out through a staircase up into the front yard. And if you go all the way up to the top floor, where I was telling you about that window where we saw the ring of thorns, there's another room there. And you can actually open up that little trap door and you can see when people are walking up towards the front of the house. Scope out your guests before they come inside. All right, I hope that you guys enjoyed the tour. Now let's go grab a bite to eat. Welcome to the Brentwood Wine Bistro. This is the most haunted restaurant in all of South Carolina. We're in Little River right now, which is close to North Myrtle Beach, and I come here every Halloween, mainly for the fine dining cuisine. Executive Chef Steve makes the best scallop risotto, and they also have a drink called the Ghost, and it's made of Prosecco with a little bit of Midori and a cherry. And then after dinner, I love to sit out on the balcony in the rocking chair and pretend to be a ghost. And when you eat here, I recommend going upstairs because they have this amazing bar up there, and you can actually see Essie, which is one of the previous owners. She's locked inside of the portrait of herself, and she follows you up the stairs. And then you can also spectate the wall of spoons, which I don't know why I like that so much, but there's spoons collected from all around the world. But be careful if you go into the bathroom because I have been locked in there along with many other women I've heard of. And sometimes the ghost will not let you out and you have to actually jump out of the window. Don't do that, okay? But I have heard stories about that happening. I've been locked in there once before, and you really need to be careful. So another thing I really love is the record player up there. Shuts on its own sometimes, and then the organ plays by itself, and people have seen spirits come out of the organ. So you never know what you're gonna see here at Brentwood. Make sure that you give it a chance sometime, especially around Halloween, because they do ghost tours, and I've done that before. It's a lot of fun. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Amy Randall, your Global Luxury Realtor, and this was the American Dream. I'll see you next time. Toodaloo!